Hey guys, it's Brad. Um, I had something on my mind and I was wanting to talk to you guys today about it, and it's how crazy can be a trauma victim's normal. How is it that people view us trauma victims and they say, oh, they don't look me in the eye, or oh, they don't seem grateful when I gave them a gift, or um, their eyes didn't light up when they should have at a great event. Well, when you're raised in chaos, sadness, fear, um, whatever 50 things that we had to endure growing up, then when you receive happiness and when you receive joy, you don't know how to take that stuff. And what the people don't understand is that we're so flip flopped in it that what they consider joy and contentment is chaos and sadness for us. Our comfort zone has never been able to be comfortable before. So now that it is for a lot of us, now that a lot of us are in healing, in recovery, we have to start learning that we are a good person and that we aren't less than. Everybody wants to say, I'm less than this, I'm less than this, I can't do this, I can't do that. Can't never could do anything. I know it's an old saying. But the point being that these people are in their healing process. So am I. Everybody will be in our healing process for the rest of our lives, thanks to our abusers. But the fact is, thinking that we're less than, automatically thinking we can't do something, or just judging ourselves because we don't. And when somebody heaps praise on us, heaps support and happiness on us, we step back and we're like, whoa, this is scary because it's so weird. It's not a bad feeling, but the person will take it badly. So I mean, anybody who's watching this that's not a trauma survivor, we're not assholes and we're not ingrates, I promise. We just don't know how to have happiness. Happiness is so foreign of a concept that there's some people that are recovering from trauma that can never get to that point, or they can never feel true happiness. And that's horrible, and that's so sad. And the devil in their abusers was so strong. But for everybody that's still in recovery, the thing you need to do is you've got to force the positive every day. Every day you have to sit down and say, what is good in my life? Because if you feel worthless, then you're no good to your family, you're no good to your spouse, you're no good to your job. Or you could, if you are decent, you could be a lot better. Just one positive thought every day. And it's an easy thought. If you have kids, think of your kids. That's automatic positive thought. Whether you have them or not, that's still a positive thought. Turn it into one. It's your mind. You can turn your thoughts into anything you want to turn them into. That's what I'm saying. You got to force positivity. Something that you would normally be ho-hum about, don't be. Be like, damn, I'm lucky to have that kid. That I had them, even if you don't have them. Damn, we had some really good times when we were first together. I think we could make it. To your spouse, take that bad, whatever's holding you in your mind right now, whatever trap that you've fallen into, and just turn it around. There's got to be a positive in some part of your life. There has to be. Sit down and really think about that. As much effort as you put into sitting down and worrying and thinking about how bad things are and thinking about the storm clouds way on the horizon, just like I do, I'm the same way. You can't stop and smell the roses. You can't enjoy what you have now because you're so worried about losing it soon. When you start thinking positively, then you start feeling positive and you feel more sure about the things that you have. You don't worry as much. You don't think that they're going to go away so easily because you have more of a control on yourself. And as you're seeing the more I talk about it, this is going to be a compound effect. It's going to be, the more positivity you can get, it's going to grow like fivefold every time. And before you know it, you're going to start getting a new framework in your personality. And it's going to be a good framework. It's going to be a new you, just like I did. I shed the old me and I built a new me. Totally, from the ground up. I have different personality traits. I have different hobbies because I had never thought positive in my life. So when I started thinking positive, I seen who I truly was, and I'm a really fucking awesome person. And it took many, many years for me to say that. And so many people have been saying nice things to me lately. It's still very foreign and very strange feeling to me. But I'm at a point where I can show true appreciation for it. I've hit this stability. I've hit a stability where I can put my addiction somewhat on the back burner because I know that I have enough motivation to keep going. That's something else. You can find some motivation somewhere. I mean, if you got kids in your home and you're still depressed, why, man? You got the greatest gifts in the world there. 1 million people wish they had that. There's got to be something in your life that you know is positive. Start thinking that, and then you'll think back to 3 positive thoughts, and then there'll be 6. And then you'll start spreading positivity, and you'll start feeling better, and you'll start feeling like you have a better grasp on your trauma survival, on your mind, and on your life in general. Positivity is such a strong thing. It really, really is. And I can't stress it enough how great it feels. See, everybody talks about that, oh man, I want to get to that light at the end of the tunnel. I got to the light. And I'm going to tell you, it's everything you could imagine on the other side. But you have to make yourself get to the light. If you're throwing a pity party for yourself, you're putting a ton of energy into something that's not doing shit for you. Take that energy and put it in better in yourself. Put it into better in your mind and putting it into better headspace. Put it into your family. You know, there is so much energy that we expend being negative and worrying and being sad. That expends so much more energy than free happiness. Happiness fires out of you. Sadness stays and weighs you down. Sadness, you don't share it as much. It's a personal thing. Happiness and joy, you share it. You share it everywhere. So, in closing today, I just want to say that nobody's ever less than anything. You can do anything you want to do. I'm a walking miracle, I promise you that. I should be dead. But God saw fit. And each and every one of you, God saw fit for you to wake up this morning. So, why waste that day that He gave you when you might not have tomorrow? Make today count because you might not have tomorrow. You know? We don't know what the plan is. Only God knows exactly what the plan is. But we can sure plot a course through it. When we start to deviate, we can put ourselves back on course. We always expect God to keep us on course. God isn't going to keep us on course. We need to do that for ourselves. That's called faith. You know? People want God to do it all for them. No, it's called faith. But anyway, if you start thinking positive in your life, it's going to start compounding. And before you know it, you're going to be a different person, just like I was. And you're going to be happier, and you're going to find peace. I still worry all the time, don't get me wrong. But it's 100 times better. I've found some peace. Even if it's not all, it's at least some. And that first little shred of peace that you find, oh man, it's going to feel so good, you're going to crave more. You just got to get there. So force them positive thoughts. And don't let crazy be your normal anymore. Make it peace, make it tranquility, make it family time, make it anything. Except that. Don't worry anymore unless there's a reason to worry. You know? Because you're neglecting and not enjoying what you have right in front of you. And that's not good. They deserve better than that. I've learned that. My daughter deserves me in her life as much as I deserve her in mine. So, think of all the other people that you serve by that. Very few people are truly alone as I am. So if I can sit here and be positive when all I got is my dog and my daughter, then surely you can find something in your life to build off of. I just want to pray for every single one of y'all. And I hope so much that you can take any of what I say here, any of what I say anywhere on the channel or in my interview that's told my story. And I hope you can use it as a tool for yourself. That's what I want to give you. I want to give you tools that you can use. When the bad knocks at the door, I want you to be able to say, "Not today, devil, not today." How great would that feel? You know? Or if you're not religious, say, I'm not going to have the bad thoughts today. It helps putting it out there in the air too. Say it out loud. Be loud about it. I'm not going to think negative today. Scream it. Well, who's going to get mad? You're screaming that you're going to be positive. And if your family thinks you crazy, oh well, you're turning into a better person for them. Tell them that. And that's positive. Positivity spreading. See how easy it can be, but hard at the same time? So, get the chaos and the pain, the sadness, and the abuse, and let's leave it in the past. Pack it up in a nice little box. Wrap that up with duct tape, and let's put it in a closet somewhere in the back. Let's remember it just enough for us to help other people who feel our same sadness, to be able to put theirs in a box and get rid of it. But get it in the past. Every day that you still relive that, or you let that dictate your life, you're giving that abuser more power. Be either dead, be it in jail, anything. You're giving them the power that they so craved over you. And even if they're not around, you're feeling the overbearing power that you're giving them. So, anyway, escape that chaos. Leave it in the past. And if you're having it in your current life, as a trauma victim or abuse survivor, you don't need that negativity in your life because you've had enough. It's only going to multiply and bad things will happen. You know, that's a road you don't want to go down. So, I really hope that this might help y'all. And God bless every single one of y'all. And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day. And please smile. No matter what. Smile one time. It's a positive feeling. God bless y'all. Have a good day.